So, okay, where's the focus? Hello, this is Katrina again, and I'm very lucky to have you on my channel. And here we are speaking about greatest people, greatest artists. And what about now? Yeah, actually, I have a Christmas mood already. It's like a month till Christmas, but still, I'm having this mood already and I'm feeling these vibes and all this. So, speaking about our heroes for today, like really heroes, Charli XCX has presented two new singles, and I'm shocked. And also, Rosalia has presented her new album, which is called Lux, and we're gonna speak about that because I have listened to all 15 amazing songs and I'm gonna just, give my feelings about that. So let's start. Well, I have my notes and what I really like about Charli XCX. First of all, her relaxed, raw personality, her attitude, which is so natural and which is so true. She doesn't act, she doesn't, play somebody who she is not in all her reels, in all her shorts, and it's like in all performances that we see, how she talks to interviewers. Yeah, her style for sure, her dark feminine vibes. Oh my, the autotune that she owns, the stories she tells, the last on this list, but the most important for me, as I'm a musician and songwriter, as well. And I also have this thing on my list and in my, I guess, personality, her love and courage to experiment. Not so many artists have that. Let's just really admit it, just accept it, and, let it be as it is. But really, some artists just find their cash cow and just go and go and go. And if they try to experiment and they feel like they like it, but the audience doesn't, they have to. Maybe they have to. I don't know. It depends on each artist. I'm not even going to tell you some names here because I don't have them in my head right now, but it has to be some courage to just say, okay, I had this era, but now I need something else. And Charli has it. Well, for me, she's really the queen of very vibey autotune, which she, I would call it like not a basic one, not the autotune you have just for correcting your voice, but actually I remember in some interview she really said that I cannot sing, but so that's why I use autotune. But actually I'm not really sure that she can't sing. The most important part about her, she feels music. Singing is important, but different artists really offer us different vibes. So, and Charli is not probably about like the voice, but about the feeling. Do you remember her huge hits like I don't care, I love it, yeah, and Room and Bitches with Tavlo and Break the Rules, Von Dutch, Guess, and so many others. And all of them were so different from each other. So she's really experimenting all the time. And for sure, she was in the lights for her whole career. But I guess only the Brat era was really in time. And she really just felt this atmosphere, which a lot of people needed at that time. And it was so united. It was so, if we're speaking about some marketing strategies and stuff, the videos that I, listen to and watch a lot of times and a lot, people who are speaking about marketing strategies speak about archetypes a lot. So if we're speaking about archetypes, her Brad era was really given like 2 or 3 archetypes. All her personalities in the before eras, they like all these different experiments, they just all came into one in Brad. And we finally understood what she is, who she is. Yeah. For example, I was listening to her before. Yeah, I was listening, but I didn't have this whole image of her. I was listening. I liked I Don't Care. I liked Bitches. I liked all of them, all of them songs, and which weren't even like super hits. I really loved them. But now in Brad era, she really became one personality that everybody recognized. Speaking about the new music, which she does for a new movie, which is called Wuthering Heights, she told us that it's gonna be totally new music. It's gonna be totally new, experimenting like era. And for sure we said, yeah, like we us listeners, yeah, we said, yeah, probably it will be some new music, but we liked Brad so much, so probably we need some Brad era again, like re-Brad. But no, it wouldn't be our Charlotte if she didn't just 180 all of our expectations and made something really new. What I would say, her DJ soul loves all this remixing, changing, challenging herself, first of all. And she really did this to me when I was listening to her first singles. The first one is called, oh my God, I don't remember how it's called. The only thing that I have written is I think I'm gonna die in this house, and I can, I'm just reading it, and I can really, she did it this way that I can really just sing it. I think I'm gonna die in this house. Oh my freaking God, she really did it amazing. And I would say that it's not even a song, it's some interlude. Yeah, it's some interlude to the album. So only as I can feel it, probably it's the whole song, but actually it's very short. If you go and listen to this or watch this on YouTube, the reason there, both of the singles are available to watch on YouTube, and have the great visual, very gothic atmosphere. She really just, okay, I have it written when I was listening to it. My goodness, I'm quoting myself, okay? What she does to us. I didn't really understand in the beginning, but then I understood. The repeating squeaky sound of a door plus mysterious strings pulling you to continue listening and listening. And what was the plot twist of all of this song, of all of this interlude? John Cale. He's a great producer and songwriter and music writer himself. Oh, I'm not sure about songwriter, but I'm sure about music writing. And he is also one of the founders, or maybe the only founder, of the Velvet Underground. Great band, which is like also on stage like forever. And he was given a monologue there. I'm hearing it now, guys, just for you to know. And his voice is so hardcore, unapologetic, and it feels so home, like I'm listening to a fairy tale. And all this music on the backs, all the strings, all this, some distortion, and very unusual of Charli's, and still very Charli's. You know what I mean? Okay, and this is something magical, I say. I write it. And I didn't want it to end. I really didn't want it to end. I was listening this on a repeat, I was even like mantra. I think I'm gonna die in this house. And And then there's a moment where John's voice merges with Charlie's or into Charlie's. Okay, and her voice is getting louder and louder, blossoming like a flower. It's really like just going like from one ear to another, and then she screams, and her screaming gets so distorted, and this distortion, my god, my pussy came. This screaming gets so distorted and so, you know, okay, I'm just gonna continue reading because I'm feeling so helpless without that. Okay, got so distorted, and this distortion really is the sound of my soul, guys. When I heard that, I really figured out at that very second, I really got the feeling that now I know what my soul sounds like. Pussy. My little pussy. Her name is Pussy, really. I'm not kidding. Lovely girl. Okay. Go have fun. Fucking art, I said. I just didn't have words. I was like, wow. What a movie it's gonna be, yeah? The movie, okay, again, did I say that? Okay, I will say this again. The movie is called Wuthering Heights, and it's gonna come out 2026, if I'm not mistaken, February. So speaking about the second single, which is called Chains of Love, I don't really think that I really relate to it, like truly relate to it, like fully, like with the first one. But it's also, it also has some special sound. I would say that the lyrics, probably, the lyrics are a little simple. It's nothing like, wow, I'm gonna shock you right now. No, it's just flowing. It's just giving an atmosphere. And I would say that was the M of all of this. Just give you some atmosphere. I like the visuals. I like the video. And I like the sound. Yeah, so it's like nothing very shocking, especially if you see the first single first. The Chains of Love isn't gonna shock you after the first one, but it's still, it's continuing this atmosphere from the first one. So highly recommend you. And if you have already listened to this and watched this, please let me know in the comments what you think of that. Did you like it? Because I know that some people, I mean some fans of Bratz, they say that it's not what they expected. And actually, how can you expect something from Charli? 1,000 things you expect, 1,001 she does. That's what Charli XCX is about, all the time. So please don't expect anything. I'm not expecting, but I'm waiting for her next singles. Whew, very much. And I'm waiting for the album. I'm waiting for the movie now, and before this album, I didn't even know about the movie and what kind of movie is coming out. And yeah, but now, yeah, she really did this. So this PR strategy with collabing her world, like music world, and the movie industry, movie world, works amazing. And the second block, I'm gonna speak about Rosalia's album Lux. It was released in the beginning of November. Now it's not even November anymore, but still, I just wanted to do it because I wasn't like listening to Rosalia on repeat before, but I really was stunned by Bargain. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Berghain. Speaking about her album, I have written all my thoughts while I was listening a song after another, and I have 15 notes about that, and also some summary after that. This is really something that will shock you again. Yeah, so today we are speaking about shocking women. Yeah, women who shock us as listeners. And yeah, so why not? Why not just go and give it a chance? Even if you don't like orchestral music or opera music, I think you will find you will find something. Yeah, you will. Okay, let's go. What I have written here, I'm quoting myself again. Can pudiera vivir? I can't even sing it. Que pudiera vivir entre los dos. Primero amar el mundo, y luego amar al Dios. I'm not Rosalia, okay? I'm not even Spanish. Yeah, but I adore Spanish language, so that's why I try to do it. Amazing quote. I just liked how she sounded there at this very part. Yeah, the second one is Reliquia. And what I have written there, the focus of Reliquia is totally on the union of all nations, and there are a lot of cities mentioned, and I guess this is so amazing to hear your country or your city even. Wow, you feel so unique. I think so. The listeners from these countries and these cities which were mentioned, I think, wow, the song is for them. So just go and listen if you hear or not your country there, your city. Divinisa. As I can remember now, there were so many high notes, and probably it's only about me, but too many high notes and too high notes can be a little hard for me to perceive, but I know that a lot of people like the sound. All J-pop and even J-rock at some points is really based on this, and I guess Chinese as well. Yeah, Chinese. Okay, Korean probably not so much. Yeah, Korean probably not so much, but Japanese and Chinese, they really love these high sounds. So yeah, I don't know why I'm saying about this. This is not even related to what Rosalia did in her album, but still, I'm just thinking about like the target audience of this song. Yeah, so if you have your own opinion, please let me know. I really respect other opinions, and I really want to know what you think of that. Yeah. So, Porcelana, it has some Japanese. Actually, yeah, we're speaking about Japanese, and yeah, here we have a Japanese. I know Japanese. I was studying it at university. Then I lived in Japan, and for sure, I adore Asian culture in from all her angles. And yeah, it was really cool for me to hear Japanese. For sure, she's pronouncing it somewhere, for sure. If you don't know the language, she doesn't know Japanese. I bet she doesn't know how to speak. She doesn't know all the nuances of pronunciation. It's a hard language. We must just admit it, yeah? But still, when I heard Japanese and I saw the lyrics, I was watching it with the lyrics. I was like, wow. And can you imagine what Japanese people would feel like when they see it, when they hear it? Yeah, amazing. The number 5, Mio Cristo Piange Diamante. Oh, this is Italian song, if I'm not mistaken. This is fully in Italian. And it's like, it's given very, very lovely vibes. It sounds so dramatic. Like Mio Cristo Piange Diamante sounds so dramatic and so liberating at the same time. Yeah, I like that. The 6th one, Bergen with Björk. When I heard it for the first time with the video, before I was listening to the whole album, I was shocked that really a pop singer, and there were a lot of comments about that a pop singer really did this, like this kind of experiment. It's not like here and there some strings or some violins or some flutes. No, it's like the whole album is taking you into this emotion, into this feeling, into this stories. So it's not just touching, it's diving, and I was really shocked how brave she was to decide to do that. And yeah, I love for sure. This is an amazing single to put first, yeah, just to present and the whole album. So yeah, and Bjork, ah, ah, and the whole story, like it's like going into three parts, and yeah, from a very very high one to a very grounded one. The seventh one, La Perla. Oh, the song she presented on Jimmy Fallon, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a song I have written. This is a song about typical abuser in opera musical arranging. So I totally understand why she's singing this song on some, and performing this song, because this is very related. A lot of people really had experience, have had experience with abusers, not very good people. Yeah, not very good people, and she's singing about that, just in this little, opera musical style. Yeah, very good. The eighth one, Mundo Nuevo. Quisiera yo renegar. Quisiera yo renegar. Why did I write this? I just have, in my notes, I sometimes write just some lyrics that really touched me. And quisiera yo renegar, probably the moment now it's so embarrassing that I don't really remember it now, but okay. Probably I just loved how she sounded in, like, singing this Quisiera yo renegar. I adore Arabic vibes. When you speak about like Japanese or Korean or Chinese, and I say, oh, I have been there. I have lived. I also have lived in China for some time, and yeah, so I liked Asian culture. And when you say Arabic, I would say, yeah, oh my God, I love Arabic culture as well. I have some of Arabic friends, and I also have lived in India, which is not, for sure, it's not the same. I know Hindi is a different language. This album was really like for me because I adore different cultures. Arabic vibes were amazing. And then actually the next song, De Madruha, yeah, De Madruha, if I'm not, yeah, it has Indian vibes and also anti-war statement. Yeah, I have even written there ain't a gun which I will shot. So this is very, if we're speaking about the world of 2025, where we still have wars for some fucking reason. Yeah, this is a statement which is a very strong one, a very brave one. And am I crying? Okay, I like this song really. And there are also not only Indian vibes, but also she said some speech in Ukrainian language, and we all know what's it about. And it was powerful. It was powerful. The 10th one, Dios as a Stalker, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. The music is all about religious vibes. May I say that? I hope I'm not interrupting into some religious feelings, because this is totally not I'm not aiming to do that. Yeah, but religious vibes. If Okay, with the full respect of saying that, I'm saying that. Yeah, and what she is, okay. I love to race against the time. Oh, she's singing it in Spanish, and I was just translating the lyrics into English. Love to race against the time to see who reaches you first. I'm not a one-time bitch. I'm the labyrinth you can't escape. You can't escape. Yeah. So this is very powerful to hear even in English. Probably I'm a very bad reader. I'm very sorry. I'm a bad reader of my own notes. Hello. But you know, just it's just don't listen to me, okay? Just go listen to this song, Dios as on Stalker. It's like, whew, it's powerful and dense at the same time. It's it has some dance vibes as well. So I'm just you just can vibe to it, you just can shake to it. So it's really, I loved it. And then there goes La Yular. I was crying listening to this song, literally. This was about the music, lyrics. I would say it. I would say about the whole album and my summary a little later. But the lyrics there were amazing, and it was Arabic. I was doing a research, and people say that it was Arabic, and she was singing in Egyptian accent. If I'm doing everything correctly, the music and the voice of hers just can't be more matching ever. It's from also from the Holly book, yeah, and it's just going through my veins. It's going into my head. It's going into my heart. I'm listening to this and I'm crying, and it's just touching something that you cannot. It's just touching you. Go listen. Why are you listening to me? Go. There's a moment in the middle of a song somewhere where the melody stops and breaks so unexpectedly that I'm like, what she's doing to me? And some new part is starting to flow, yeah, to turn on, and I really I have written, I want extended version, like 1 hour minimum. Really, I feel like that. I want 1 hour of La Yuhular. Please, Rosalia. I know you're listening, you're watching to me now, and I need it. Everybody needs it. Ask anyone. Everybody needs it. 1 hour of La Yuhular, please. And all this music, just music, and some stories and some repeated voice, and this music in the end. She's saying very philosophical quote. I will put it somewhere. And this is also very touching. The 12th one is Sauvignon Blanc. Ya no quiero perlas ni caviar. Tu amor será mi capital. Okay. What I see, what I have written about this song, also some story like some related story to our time. As I can see, nothing really like philosophic, yeah, but still very relatable. The 13th one, La Rumba del Perdón, also one of my favorite. So sé que tú eres pa mí, and it's on a repeat. I love the basses there. I love bass there. So good. Okay, I love the song also. This is about apologies and forgiveness, and funny ending about threesome. The 14th one, Memoria, Portuguese speaking community. I said, okay, probably in some songs I really just felt like who is the target audience of that, like the perfect target audience, which is amazing, because I think this is also great if you are speaking about different worlds, different cultures. She has touched the Asian culture, she has taught the Indian, yeah, Arabic cultures, Arabic cultures, and also for sure she is Spanish herself, Catalanese, if I'm okay, correct me if I'm mistaken. Yeah, and for sure Portuguese speaking community is also uh it, it's very close to Spanish speaking ones. Yeah, so it's like for sure it's different languages, but they are close. And the 15th one is Magnolias. Um, I have written here that I don't really relate to the song. Yeah, Rosalia, I'm very sorry, but didn't I speak about this whole album for an hour? Yeah, actually, I really can say that uh, as a spiritual person who I consider myself being, um, I really can say that I relate to this album very much. To tears, some of them even, and yeah, there are a lot of religion references, and I'm not even trying to speak about all of them. I have watched some videos about them, and from opera singers also. Wow, I have learned so much. Um, yeah, and I just here I'm just sharing my feelings about that. I'm not really knowledgeable. Yeah, oh my god, I'm not really educated. Yeah, what I would say, I'm not really educated in opera especially. I'm The only thing that I'm really related to is songwriting and music writing here, because I'm myself a music writer and a songwriter. So that's why I really feel like I can feel something here. But actually, even if you don't do music, even if you don't do songwriter, even if you're not related to music industry at all, you still need to listen to this and give it a try, because you know I really have a interesting quote when I was writing a scenario for that. Before I was listening this, I was looking in a window and it was just snowing. But while I was listening to that, um, and in the moment of listening, while and after, I really saw the snowflakes. They all were so big and small, so gorgeously and undoubtedly falling and instantly melting and falling again and melting again and falling again. I was like, I was writing this, I was listening and writing all of this, and I really caught myself thinking about some life and death. I really got some philosophical vibes at that time, even if it's not something that you would play on repeat, even if you are a dance hall music lover, even if you love club music. I adore club music, and I adore rock music. I adore pop music, like super simple one also. I'm a meloman, so yeah, I love different kinds of music. And when I hear some opera singing, when I hear some orchestra and classical music, there is something about orchestra music and classical music. There is something. You just feel it different. I'll listen to myself and think, am I promoting classical music here? Okay, no, I'm not. There are no, there is no propaganda about anything on this channel. Just giving it a try channel. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, what else did I write about this? A lot of religious references, highly philosophical. Yeah, little pieces of name dropping. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but yeah, fashion brands mentioning, drinks mentioning, like Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah. The goal is the world. I'm just speaking about some points that are like summarizing the whole album. The goal is the world, or maybe the universe. All right. Extremely educational. I really say this. Yeah, I really say this. Yeah, educational. While I was listening to this album, Not only I'm not only speaking about how many videos of different like reference and like what she's referencing to, what she's speaking about, to what she's singing. At some moment, I really caught myself reading some quotes from Quran. So it's like I really was so deeply inside of all this research, and it was so interesting. And for sure, all holy books are amazing. Just, even if you consider yourself as an atheist, it's totally okay. No judging, and even I'm questioning myself, to be honest. But still, still there is something special about this, about these books, about the ideas and the quotes that are told there. Not a party album, but to think and to recover. Yeah, that's what I remember writing this. I really feel that I love dancing. I love dancing to some music. I just love to turn on some music and be crazy. But when you have some mood, like some blue mood or some even bad mood, you can just listen to it and have some kind of relief in the end, I guess. The songs put you like a little higher above the whole situation. So if you have some situation, when you are inside of it, you cannot solve anything, you cannot do anything about this. You just, rolling in the cycle of bad emotions and bad thoughts and bad ideas and bad things, and look like from some different angle on the situation. I guess it can really help you. Maybe not to solve, maybe not today, yeah, but it can really help you at some point. It's a Bible read by us, average people culture, yeah. It's how I, average person, would read a holy book. I would read it not very deeply, but at the same time, I would try to catch some quotes or some ideas or some stories and relate to some part of them. So that's how I really perceive this Lux album. Lyrics there play very important part because they go to the mind, and the orchestral music goes to the feeling and to the soul. Totally, yeah. But you know what? I was writing. Okay, you know what? It's not enough of music for me. Yeah, it's not enough of music for me, really. As for La Yuhular, for example, just breaking in the middle. Oh my God. Who does that? How can you break in the middle? All right. So, yeah. For sure, I really understand that Rosalia is a pop singer. She has a very extremely challenging, hard job to do. She needed to combine our pop ear and our spiritual soul and mind. Very simple font. Hello, Charli XCX already done that. Yeah, and averagely short length of songs. Because if you're speaking about some classical music, it's not about 3 minutes. Yeah, you understand that. But she really shortened that for an average listener of pop music. Yeah, and some hooks and repeats in the lyrics. That's totally about the pop music, and very commonly related stories and situations to tell about relationships, about abusers, about some, for sure, a lot of religious part. Not only lyrics, not only the sound, but her voicing, like her manner. And I have heard and watched opera in my life. I have had this experience for multiple times, and she has done even this this modulations which aren't common in pop genre, but very common in opera genre. She didn't sample. She really did an opera close performance in these 15 songs. And also in vinyl, there are 3 or 4 more, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Um, and also what I said, she did it with full respect, carefully, with love, with life, with her own vision. Katrina, I totally agree with you, girl. And only because of it, it's already worth listening. What would I improve if I was Rosalia? Um, you ask me, she's perfect, okay? She's perfect. But if we're speaking about some improvement, since we are here not to gossip and not only to say, oh, this is good, this is bad. No, I'm not about that. I don't like that. Or maybe, okay, why I don't like that? I can be that. It's okay. It's okay. Everything takes its place, in my opinion. Yeah, and on this channel, I think it's a place to reflect and to say what can be improved. Not only that's bad or that's good, but what can be improved and what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, yes, and why did she do that? And I totally understand every weakness part, if I may say so, yeah, which she did because I can understand it, yeah, because I I have had a research and I know the background, so that's why I'm not only gossiping here. I'm not only like arguing, judging, something like that. No. Uh, if you ask me about the improvements, I would say that I definitely need more music. Like, if you experiment, go all in. In some parts, the musical narrative broke so unexpectedly that I felt like an orgasm that I didn't have. And the second and the last thing, it's totally the album that I can't, unfortunately, I can't listen on repeat because I think it's like the more times I listen to it, the more basic it becomes to the ear. And I don't want it. I really don't want it. I want the magic to stay. I think the aim of this album was to unite people, which is very great idea nowadays because there are a lot of anger and there are a lot of things going on, as always, I guess, as always. So this is the work of art, I would say. Probably she will be totally okay if not so many reels, not so many TikToks are gonna be about that, but everybody who listens to this album will definitely have it forever in their hearts and souls. Thank you, Rosalia, for this album so much. And that's it. What you think about this album? Please like this video, subscribe, and we'll talk about other shocking or not. I'm not speaking only about shocking ones, okay? So yeah, we will speak about other greatest people. And yeah, I'm also a musician. You can listen to me on Spotify. I'm Kate and Katrina. This is a duo. I'm Kate and Katrina. Okay. I'm really Kate and Katrina. Okay. So yeah. And please let me know what you think about my music if you'd like to. And yeah, have a great day and great life. Enjoy.